Eyes and ears are the main apparatus required to watch anime or play video games. Abusing this apparatus can lead to your eyes bleeding and even negative impacts on your ears. If you come across this situation, you should allow your brain to take a break, or take some eye drops. Or you could watch something beautiful or hear something amazing. This anime can achieve all that you desire. Nagi is a kind of anime that allows the audience to enjoy and relax. This anime is adapted by PA Works. This company also gives the audience a lot of high quality wallpapers, like Hanasaku and Shirobako. Common qualities that these anime share are their amazing pictures and beautiful scenes, not to mention their perfectly incorporated music along with the scenes. Nagi is mainly about 4 sea people who go up to the surface world school, but when there, they're not welcomed nicely because the surface people have had conflicts with the sea people. This is pretty much the main conflict throughout the anime, which is if a sea person and a land person have a child together, that child is unable to live under the sea. This means that if both people keep a close relationship, eventually the people living under the sea will go extinct. The sea god also gets very angry if any sea citizens leave the sea for the surface for good. A disaster would befall them soon if this keeps up. This pretty much sums up the first part of the story, but I didn't really focus on its plot because my attention was focused on the relationship between each of the characters. If you didn't already know, the author of this anime is Mari Okado. She is also the author of Anohana and The Lost Village. Her anime is very two-sided. It can be either extremely good or turn out to be complete dog crap. And the relationship in Nagi is also like the relationship in Anohana. Very tangled. She is good at expressing the characters' emotions when they love each other during their teenage years, in my opinion. Nagi is her best work expressing the characters' emotion. If you Google search the relationship in Nagi, you can find this, and this, or even this. Holy crap. This scenario is harder than any problem I've ever had to do before. Just try to imagine this relationship. A likes B, and B also likes A. But A thinks B likes C, and D likes A. E likes D, and then eventually C and D likes each other. What the fuck? This anime very specifically describes the characters growing up. Akari is in love with a guy living on the surface, but the rule of the sea forbids this love for each other. Thus, she leaves her ocean village. And the main character, Hikari, from a person who was always angry and burstful, becoming a person who is more calm, and now tries to understand others. The main color of this anime is blue. This color, mixed with the depressing background music, makes the audience feel more sad. And the details in this anime is also worth some analyzing. If you had ever lived in a place near the ocean, you should be familiar with the rust that forms on iron buildings. From shy strangers to loving partners, this reminds me of when I was in middle school. Wait, middle school? They're in middle school? And there's 2 elementary school kids here? Oh man, when I was in middle school, I was doing my projects and everything. Unlike these people over here. I don't understand how these characters can have so much time for these relationships. Is your mom too soft on you, or is the homework too light? Thank you. Everyone, look. This is who we should strive to be. In the middle of the anime, a disaster is coming soon. Therefore, people living in the ocean prepare to hibernate. And the surface people plan a festival called the Ofuneki to avoid this disaster. Yeah, I just got one question. Do you really think that this cheap wooden toy can be a good sacrifice for the ocean god? The least you could do is give the ocean god some soft skin texture thing instead of this hardwood. Come on now, you trying to give him splinters or something? And I can't believe you guys used the spirit flame of the sea god to cook stuff. After that, everyone starts to prepare to set up everything right before the day of the festival. And looking at how many episodes were left, well, I knew something was going to happen during the festival. Although I knew the festival will be the climax of this anime, I never expected it would turn out to be this good. But, like everyone imagined, an accident occurred. The sea god brought Akari down into the ocean. Everyone jumps into the ocean, and Monica switches with Akari as a sacrifice. Soon after, all the people in the ocean start their hibernation. Except for one more person. Chisaki actually lived on the surface land for 5 years and didn't hibernate. Okay. Man, I really want to know, what genius came up with this idea, pushing the storyline to 5 years later? Alright guys, anyone have any new ideas? Why can't we just end the show like this? The sea people keep living on the way they have been, and the surface people as well. Leave the mystery and suspense to the audience. Do you really think this won't turn out to be the next Lost Village? Wait, what is the Lost Village? Oh, I don't know either. This is just my new idea. It will definitely be the most popular anime in the future though, that's for sure.
Ooh, I have an idea. How about Monica keeps staying in the ocean and Hikari can date that lolly? Or those two lollies can be lesbians.
Okay, does anyone have any legal suggestions? How about we change the main character to Miyuna and Hikari can date her? Oh my god, you're a genius!
What? That's basically what I just said.
I mean, after he sleeps for 5 years and their age becomes legal, right?
But wait, Hikari's that lolly's uncle. Although they have no blood relationship, do you really think that the FBI can allow this on the internet? Never mind, it's cool. Wait a minute. Can't I just escape from here?
After the climax of this anime, everything changes. 2 lollies join the odd relationship battle. This means that there will definitely be one single person remaining. And this also means my character relationship draft totally failed!
God damn it!
Fuck! Hikari and Kaname, after 5 years of sleeping, finally wake up. And they find Monica sleeping in the deep ocean. Unfortunately, they realize that Monica had lost her love memories. God damn it, Sea God. But the real story of the Sea God is that he loved the surface girl, but that girl also liked the surface guy. The Sea God already found out that the male that the girl loved already died. So, to prevent the girl from being sad when she goes back to the land, the surface god erases her memories of love and sends her back to the surface. He then dies and melts into the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry, Sea God. You're actually quite the gentleman, huh? Sorry I hit you those 2 times. After this, they establish the festival one more time and hope that the Sea God can return Monica's love memories. Prior to the festival, everyone declares their love to the person that they love, and 5 years later, this festival becomes Valentine's Day. When they are sailing the boats, the Sea God drags Miyuna into the ocean.
Stop kidnapping these young children, you goddamn pedophile!
Then the Sea God realizes that the girl would rather stay with the Sea God and their kids than stay with the land people. The Sea God realized this and felt regret in his decision. He returns Monica's love memories and pushes the disaster to a later time. Now, finally, the children of the sea and land are able to live in the water. The ocean people finally won't have to worry about extinction anymore. The biggest conflict has just been resolved. But compared to this whole plot, I was more concerned with their relationship. Chisaki and Tsumugu together. Pretty logical. You know, Tsumugu liked her since the beginning, and they also lived in the same house for 5 years. On the surface world, the only person Chisaki can favor and depend on is Tsumugu. So, it is pretty logical that Chisaki would slowly love Tsumugu. I guess Monica definitely liked Tsumugu from the beginning, but this emotion morally consists of curiosity and admiration. Sayu liked Kaname when they first met. After 5 years later, Kaname realized that he can never pursue Chisaki anymore and had always hoped that somebody would accept him back. They depend on each other and are satisfied with this poor but also strong relationship. Monica and Hikari. Doesn't really need any describing. Childhood friends for the win, let's go. And the situation of Miyuna is similar to most people. Their first love fails, and after a long time of depression, they wake up, face reality, and grow up.
But these relationships never exist in the first place!